Hey guys! Okay, so before I start this video, I'm in a goofy mood. For some reason, I can't stop laughing. It's a lot better than the last couple of days, so I'll take it. I'm cold, so sorry about this thing. Um, so I do have an update. I did go to my wound care. So first I was doing my post-op videos, and now it's kind of become like my post-wound care videos, but we'll take it for what it is and we'll stay positive and just roll with it until I get better. So today I went in, one of my girlfriends took me, and they said that I still have an infection. It's pretty deep, but after a couple days they said that they won't have to pack me as deep and I'll start healing from the inside out. Inside out, yeah. And so it'll be a lot better. They still think that it's going to be about a month. So I will have to go in every single day for that month to get the same thing done. Like I was talking about earlier, they did give me Valium, and my Valium report, which I was really worried about yesterday, I feel like it helped me on the way there. I wasn't as, I guess, nervous. I even mentioned to my friend that her driving was relaxing. She turned around and was like, "No, Sarah, I think that's the Valium." So we got kind of a giggle on the way there. Helped me calm down. Once I got there, I was fine. Once they started the wound care, I lost it again. So I don't know. I don't know as much as it's pain. Like sometimes there is pain because it's infection. Infection hurts, and it's deep. And they don't give you anything for pain. Valium doesn't help with pain. I think that it's the pain, but it's also more of like the trauma of the experience itself and being awake, knowing what they're doing, just knowing you're open. It's really bad. And then when I get home, it just like haunts me the rest of the day. Like today I've probably cried about my appointment tomorrow about 5 times. And it's not even that day yet. It's just really like, it's traumatic. It's the hardest thing I've ever been through, but this is just a stepping stone to show myself how strong I am, and I'm going to remember all of what I went through to get to where I'm going, and you just can't give up. You have to reach for your goals, do what you need to do, even though this is probably a terrible idea. I'll be proud of it at the end, but like I said yesterday, I wish I wouldn't have done it because I need to accept myself for who I am and who God made me to be. So, another update today. Another reason why I'm smiling is I have a guest that came. So another girlfriend, Jace, she came to my house. She usually comes around like noon or whatever. It's a typical day. She comes over, checks on me, helps fix me up, and make sure I'm like good hygiene, and just make sure that I'm alive and taken care of. She's amazing. Thank you, Jace, if you're watching this. I love you and you mean the world to me. She had a surprise. She came over at about 1 o'clock ish. She came in, we started talking, and she said she needed to go get something from the truck, and guess who walks through the door? For those of you who don't know, I have a boyfriend and he's on deployment right now. But not as of today. Hi, babe. He's making me steak right now. My boyfriend's home. He came back. They flew him back because I'm not doing well. He's taking a little bit of leave. Like I've discussed, and a lot of people have been really worried about me. I've been doing this on my own for a little bit since my other friend left. I haven't been able to get rides. I've had to drive myself. I've really just had to take it day by day. It's really stressful for me. It's really stressful on my body, and it's really stopping my health from progressing, I think. So I guess Jace, I told him about what's going on. He knew I was getting the surgery. He didn't know how bad I actually am because he has a lot going on his deployment right now, and I didn't want to stress him out. I was trying to keep him at peace and like just let him know, like, yes, I'm having complications, but I'm okay. I really didn't want to make things harder for him because we're not married, and I didn't think that they were going to let him come home. On the other hand, my friend reached out to him and let him know that I was not doing good and that things are getting a little bit more serious. And that somebody was hard-headed and wouldn't tell him the truth. I wasn't trying to lie to him. I was just trying to do what was best for him. Since he couldn't do anything about coming here, I was trying to do what was best for him during his deployment, which is the only thing I can do for him. So she told him she was really concerned. She did it out of concern. She did it out of love. She did it out of trying to help. And he found a way to get home and surprised me. He'll be here for 2 weeks, and he will go fly back out to the ship and finish the rest of his deployment, which, for security purposes, I can't say how long he'll be out, but it won't be that long. So it's going to be good. There's no way to even explain how happy I am with that I'm going to have help here. This morning, I guess I should add this too because I got to give God credit. This morning, I'm going to get emotional. I know you guys have had enough of that. This morning, and I'm sorry for whoever is watching this that has Facebook and has me on there because I've already posted this, but I have some people on here that don't have Facebook. This is for you guys. This morning, I had a heart-to-heart with God, and I asked him for forgiveness because I felt like, I guess, not really letting him down. I don't really know that you can let God down. Like, he understands, like, that we're not perfect and that we have our own faults and stuff like that. But I apologize for not accepting my body for who he made me. And I felt like it wasn't good enough, that his work wasn't good enough. And his work is always perfect in his eyes. He made us who he wanted us to be. He molded us like clay to the shape, the personality, everything that he wanted, and before we were even born. And I just have to remember that. And so I apologize that his work wasn't good enough for me, and that I took it into my own hands to try to fix it. And I made a promise to him that I will never do any cosmetic surgeries again. So this was my one mistake. This was my one opportunity. I'm sure eventually I'll be glad that I did it. But I made a promise to him that I will not do any more cosmetic surgeries. I'm going to learn. This is going to make me stronger as a person. I'm going to learn how to accept myself and know that I'm beautiful because he made me this way. And I appreciate that. So, and then I asked him for help, and I feel like he opened my eyes and made me realize like why this happened. Because like I was talking about a couple of videos ago, before this surgery, I did pray. I did ask him. I didn't want to do this if it wasn't in his will. I didn't want to do this if he was not okay with it. And I'm like losing my train of thought. Hold on a second. It's just been a long day. I like completely lost my train of thought. I feel like I was on a roll here. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I completely blanked out. This is just my mind just being so exhausted. It's just one of those things that happen. But yeah, no more plastic surgeries. Appreciate who God made you. I asked him for help because I think that's where I was. I finally realized like why this happened. He used this to open my eyes to be grateful and to not be greedy and to be thankful for who I am. My boyfriend has always told me that I'm beautiful the way I am and that I don't need to change anything. And I need to learn how to be like that to myself. And I feel like everybody needs to learn to do that, because if you're not happy with yourself, you're never going to be happy. Like, no one is ever going to look out for you and like yourself. Like, the thoughts that you think about yourself are the most important thoughts. It's so important. Just learn your value. Know how important and beautiful you are inside and outside. Don't take anything for granted. And don't try to change yourself. Make yourself stronger. Make yourself better as a person. but don't try to change yourself. But anyways, I asked him for help, and I wrapped up my prayer, and an hour later, Matt comes barging through the door. Talk about prayers answered. Talk about God had a plan before I even asked. He already had everything set up, and I was so worried about setting everything up on my own and not leaving it at his feet, not leaving it at the cross, and giving it to him, knowing that he's going to take care of me because the Bible says that he is our provider. And he took care of me. That's another reminder. So I guess I'm a lot less stressed. Things are looking up that way as far as my incision and my infections and stuff like that. My sugar levels have been lower today. My temperature is still kind of bouncing between 99 and 98, but it hasn't hit 100. That's progress. And my surgeon also said that if my sugar levels start skyrocketing, that means the incision the infection might be worse, and then she's going to have to open me even more. So just keep praying, guys. It's not too late for that to happen. I have faith that it's not going to happen. I think this is good. I think that we're moving forward. I think each day is going to be easier. The wounds are going to start closing. It's not going to be as deep. I think that this is the beginning. Not being here, not me being so stressed out. My body's going to get more rest and less stress. This is the beginning to getting better. This is going to be the breaking point. So let's keep praying for me, and I will update you guys when I find out anything else. I highly doubt I'll get really an update tomorrow at my wound appointment, but if there's anything that changes, I'll let you guys know. But have a good evening. Love God, love people, make a difference, be thankful, and love yourself. See you guys next time.